Oh,
Oh,
oh.
what are you doing here, Ottoman? It's things banned here. What are you doing here?
I'm shitting. I'm shitting on counter blocks, dude.
Why? What's
Haven't
wrong
you
with it?
heard? What do you mean? What's wrong with it? Haven't you heard? Blox-Squad. Fucking Blox-Squad is coming out. Counter blocks means nothing to anyone now. Like, fuck that, dude. Like, everyone is just throwing that shit into the trash bin.
But what's so cool about Blox-Squad though?
Better movement, better nades, of course, better guns, basically everything.
Wait, does it contain stickers?
Yeah, it does.
I'm pretty sure it's still shittier than Camlocks. I'm pretty sure.
Listen to me, you little bitch.
Huh?
Where the fuck?
Come down here. Come down here.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Okay, so welcome to the disgusting rata. And today, what are we doing here? Do you know what we're doing here? I don't think so.
We're basically.
I mean, by the start of the video, we are talking about Blox-Squad, aren't we? So basically, today we're gonna be talking about Blox-Squad Part 2. You saw the Part 1 when I did it by myself, which I actually didn't want to do it. I actually want to do it with Rash, but
Yeah, but we didn't have electricity that day in Croatia, so.
Poor country! Just kidding. It's actually a
Bro,
rich country.
It is pretty rich, but as we all know, communism fucked it up. Just like every country in fucking Europe.
What?
And anyways, so yeah, today we're kind of just talking about Blox-Squad and counter blocks. What is gonna happen to counter blocks and shit? I
And
mean,
I can just
that's
tell
pretty
you an answer. Sorry for cutting you off, but I can just tell you an answer. It's gonna go say for example, this guy is basically trash can, and him for example is Blox-Squad, and I'm Count
and
Blocks.
I'm
And imagine
yeah,
this is
yeah.
water. Basically, he just hits me and then I go down in the water, and then Blox-Squad becomes the leader of everyone, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest, counter blocks at the end of the day, it's not getting any more update. They said that this is gonna be the last Halloween update. The Xeno just doesn't give a fuck about the game, so does not Scapter and many others. Mighty Base Plate, he had his own reasons, but yeah, we all know we fucking. I mean, everybody already doesn't like the developers. Let's be honest.
Yeah, and basically the game doesn't really get updated that frequently. The greens are still shit. The flashbang is still banned. Like when you got flashbang, it's like you got cummed, and then you have to wipe it off.
Yeah, you have like a 10% chance for being blinded the whole game, even if you don't look at.
Oh yeah, and for example, if you throw like a flashbang, it's like 20 meters away from you. You don't get flashed somehow.
Yeah, and that's what. But in CS:GO, you get like a little bit flash.
Okay, so and basically, what are we playing right now? We're playing a Shinobi. I'm pretty sure is this Shinobi?
No, this is Blood Samurai 2.
Yeah, Blood Samurai 2. It's basically a decent game. It's like an RPG. We can say that.
It's basically a Roblox version of Ghost of Tsushima. Great game by the way. Check it out. Buy it for like $20. I don't care.
Okay, so basically reasons of why Blox-Squad will be better than Camlocks. Since it will have way better skins, as I said on the last video, as well as knives.
Yeah. There's gonna be one of the skins that's probably gonna be a red. Like it looks super fucking good. It like the off cyberpunk. Like what the fuck. And you have like the Mortem collection that you showed in the last video, I think.
Yeah, I actually love it with the black and red.
I fucking love that, dude. And
pretty much just the start of my because Blox-Squad, Blox-Squad.
Yeah. It's like it was meant to be. Anyway, so right now we're just gonna like talk about some reasons why Blox-Squad is gonna be probably way better than counter blocks. Like no matter how much it is.
Yeah.
Now, reason number one, you can talk about this one.
Well, since basically, as you can see, the Blox game has 8,000 players, which is, you know, it's fine for a game. But the
It's
thing
better
is,
than average.
yeah, but the thing is, Spy Evan is a game moderator on it, as well as Kensul was a skin submittee. So yeah,
Not
committee.
to submit.
Well, yes, committee probably. Well, yeah, he was, of course. Yeah, 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 okay, yeah. And basically that's why, and why it should get popular is because it might get way more players. So let's say for example 10,000 players. It's because like content creators will see that and the game will be like, oh
I might
yes,
even see
getting
your video as
popularity.
well.
Yeah, pretty much. And as well as we got noticed. At least I did got noticed. Oh, we like your video. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes.
yes, very nice. Shout out to Blox-Squad.
But if any developers watching this right now, can I please get the for free alpha, please? I beg you. I genuinely beg you. I'll do anything for that. I'll do anything. I just don't wanna spend 100 Robux. Well, I would, but just saying. Am I?
Might
Probably
as well.
not.
Maybe something in return. Number two is movement. Okay, so the movement. So I figure that they're gonna try to make like, I don't know, like some sort of movement similar to Counter-Strike. So basically, it's gonna be like, I feel like there's gonna be B-hopping.
Which is, for example, this,
Yeah.
but faster.
I mean, let's be honest, everybody knows B-hopping. And
Yeah.
strafing as well. Like, that's like one of the most important things that Counter-Blox doesn't have. Now,
Yeah, and basically, if you don't know what those both of these mean, you're basically living under a rock. So basically, Counter Blox. Okay, so first I'll say pros. Since I mean, for a 2015 game that was actually made, like that's a long time ago. Like, to be honest, like Roblox, it's not even expected for the game like that to be actually existing. That's why it kind of blew up like 5 years ago, and yeah, so it basically was like a copy of a CS:GO game.
well,
And people were like,
actually
oh wow.
blew up.
By Anomaly's video.
I'm not gonna be a nerd, but it blew up. Currently, it blew up like 4 years ago, because like in 2016, 2015, it barely got 1,000 players, and that's something Blox-Squad is gonna surpass. They're gonna get 1,000 players, and probably under a month. I highly doubt that they're gonna get any less than that in a month. Like, for example, take this game. I know this is an RPG game, not an FPS game, but this game came out like 2 weeks ago and already has like the same amount of players like Counter-Blox. Like, that just shows you how shitty Counter-Blox has become.
Yeah, basically. And the thing is about pros is that the maps. So basically, the maps were pretty highly detailed.
Yeah.
It was basically like the CS:GO, but in kids version, of course. Kids version.
Yeah, I think the only difference is gonna be the skins. Probably a little bit of movement, because you can't really like copy it from a game that was made on like Source onto like a game that's gonna be made on Roblox platform. Like, that's just nonsense. If you try to do that, you're pretty much gonna get shit on.
Yeah, so basically, and then skins came in.
There are a lot of unnecessary skins that Counter-Blox has. For example, Mean Green and the other Halloween Christmas skins. I know this is maybe something that Blox-Squad is gonna do, but like think about it. Why would you have an event for like Christmas skins or something like that and make it unobtainable? And that's a chance why that's actually like, people get scammed from that, because they're it's unobtainable. I'm gonna give a fucking Karambit Blood Widow for a Christmas knife that has a value of 700. That's gonna have a fucking demand of 80 million. This dude is totally fucking legit. And what happens is some kid like 9 years old gets heartbroken because that's a rare. That's a rare from Christmas. Okay, that's correct. But what I didn't realize is that was I was actually being scammed like that. Like
Yeah.
take that for a moment. There's so many people that got scammed just like that way for rares and counter blocks and quit it just because of that.
Yeah, so basically now another con. So basically when you go on something like basically, say for example you're hugging a crate, right? And then in Roblox physics you kind of like do this. Well, basically I can show it on here because it doesn't show it.
You kind of climb over it a little
Yeah,
bit
and then when you're pointing, and then your spray
like this.
goes everywhere.
Here, 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 like
Yeah,
this.
and then your spray goes everywhere. That's just disgusting, literally,
That I
and that's
mean,
pretty annoying as well.
that doesn't happen in Counter Strike. Like that only happens in Counter Strike when you're like climbing the ladder. That's like the only thing.
Just hug the tree, like not the tree, but let's say for example, yeah, tree, fence, or even a crate. By slightest hugging, then your spray goes everywhere. Literally.
Like, let's say you are the terrorist. I am the CT. I have AK. I am Ooga Booga. My spray doesn't go directly to you. It goes waband. That's literally counter blocks for you. That's counter blocks physics.
And just attention is that we are not hating on counterlocks in any shape or form.
Yeah,
It's just just our own experiences.
Yeah, it's just we're just talking from our own experiences. We don't hate counter blocks. I mean, yeah, we do think it's a shit game, but like.
And then
Like,
Hikes Raging comes out. Suka blip.
But you have to understand, like, you can't deny that that's true. You can't deny if that hasn't happened to you before, it's gonna happen at least once in your lifetime if you're playing counter blocks.
Arsenal came in, and then all the developers of Counterblocks literally went into that game. And guess what the game is? It's way popular now.
Oh yeah, it's more popular now. Like,
and it gets money. That's why.
Yeah, like that's why Counterblocks is failing because there's nobody updating the game anymore. Like Xeno probably won't even update the game anymore. So many role developers that worked on Counterblocks just like immediately just stopped. They just stopped. Like for I mean they have their own reasons, but like they just stopped. Like.
Yeah, pretty much.
And I just want to say, don't hate on previous Counterblocks developers if they quit. If you know that they quit, like don't hate on them. Like they're just doing what's best for them. I mean, let's be honest. If you were offered $10 and $100, you would basically take the one with $100, of course, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Like that's basically what developers did with Counterblocks. Like you have Counterblocks, a failing game. Well, technically a failing game. I would like I like to call it a failing game because you know we all know what's currently happening.
Yeah, and basically.
And Arsenal, I believe that's up and coming with extreme heat and making girls extremely wet. And boys just come immediately when they play it. Like,
and pretty much the thing is that being a developer is actually a hard job. It's not like, oh look, I'll just say, oh, random scripts, yo, when I press this, you do this. Like no, it takes a long ass time to even script the game.
Like it might seem simple to you, but it actually takes a lot of scripting and work to get the proportions right. So if you fucking scripted it wrong, your arms would be like let's say you're over here. Your arms would be like let's say here, but you're over here, and you just magically take off your helmet, like.
Yeah, or just like, basically it disappears without an animation.
Yeah.
And now moving on to grenades. All the grenades are fine. Well, they're not fine because they're heavy as fuck. it's like holding titanium. Like no, it's like holding a titanium ball. Basically, like a 50 kilogram ball. Which grenades in real life are like what 2 to 3 kilograms.
Most of the times.
Yeah, and basically, it when you throw it, like yeah, it catches up speed, but in halfway it just starts dropping. So yeah, right now this topic is about grenades. So basically, let's talk about voice track again. As you can see, it doesn't matter.
Let's talk about the fucking
Flashbang.
bang.
Okay, so you will see the footage of how the flashbang works in CS:GO, right? And now in counter blocks, how it looks like. Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Like you're here, stand here.
Yeah, you're basically over here.
And I'm a grenade that you threw. This is in counter blocks. From here, you probably won't get flash from here. Probably won't.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll maybe
Yes,
just
stay where you are.
A little white on your screen. Maybe just a little
Yes,
white on your screen. Not
pretty much. Yeah. Stay where you are right now. So basically, yeah. So I'll be the grenade, right? So basically, I'm staying over here. Staying over there with the grenade. Then you like basically throw it, and it's like, you know, flying up here, and then in CS:GO, it lands over here, then boop boop, and then poof, it fucking flashes you.
And it's fair and square blinds you.
Yeah. In counter blocks.
In counter blocks.
In counter blocks. Whee! Oh, blood. Oh, heaviness. Explosion.
And what ends up is you getting flashed being farther from the grenade, and the enemy just skip it up just fucking eliminates you while you're blind. Yeah, basically that.
We can actually hop in a game and show it, to be honest, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, sure, yeah, why not?
We can get in a public game, it's fine. Let's just go to it right now. Okay, so basically now we're in a game, as you can probably see. So we are on counter blocks, right? Do you have a grenade?
Yeah, I got it.
Alright.
I mean a warm up, so we might as well wait for that.
Yeah, and just meet me at A. I can show something on A, you know, for examples. So we will just show you how grenades, you know, are pretty bad. Oh, and I just did a glitch with a fortune knife. Let me just buy a smoke grenade.
Go middle.
Yeah, middle. So basically, you see the smoke, right? I am inspecting it, which you cannot do in CS:GO. Okay, so the timer starts now. And there it goes.
That's like 5 seconds, I think.
Yeah, and the thing is, when you go to graphics quality 1, right? And then you go inside it, you can see the outline of the smoke as well.
Yeah, and you can kind of see.
And you can see, yeah, and you can see it through, and you can easily kill someone.
Oh yeah, and I'm just gonna show one more thing, and this is probably gonna be the end of the video. But I don't think there's anything we can talk anymore. Like, look at the pistol. Look at the pistol. It bounces off the ground.
Okay, so for example, yeah, I'm going like, oh, okay, I gotta go. Oh, I see an enemy, gotta jump fast. Let's see, for example, look at this, right? Okay, whip, and then, oh, you can't be hot in this game. So basically, it happens a lot to me, even on streams as well. Like,
I personally, I'm gonna come to the little house with Kenny as well.
I don't like the sound of like a. I don't like that, to be honest.
Come balcony.
I am.
Oh. Anyways, so you're like walking, like this is how I kind of pass it, because you know. I'm not gonna wait like ages, but I still die like a lot of times from this. Like because you know you learn from your most of the times you learn from your mistakes and don't try to do that again. Now what I do is I just kind of try to hop it and guess what? I touch the edge a little bit and I fall off.
Yeah, pretty much 50 times. Yeah, I'll just have a good day, and we will see you maybe in the next video or even a stream. And
maybe you hear a retarded Rash.
Yes, we will see you in next video. Peace out.
Volimo te Vukovar.